The Apple rumor mill churning once again. According to a Chinese website, the company is planning on a mini iPad release later this year. Jonathan Geller from Boy Genius Report, otherwise known as BGR.com, he is with us again. Are they going to come out with a mini iPad?
You know, I think they will. I think it depends on really what happens with the market. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, said that the Amazon Kindle Fire, which is a $199 7-inch tablet, really wasn't a big threat to them. So I think if Apple sees that they're really starting to lose that market, they'll come out with it. But there are rumors they're coming out with it this fall, and they do have it in the lab. So
they do have it in the lab?
They're definitely working on it.
Okay,
100%.
now, from a technical point of view, that's what you do for a living. You judge things technically. Technically, do you judge this thing to be a success and high-powered and all the rest of it?
You know, I think they'll make it competitive. I think they might go a little bit lower on the spec side, so maybe not...
What's that? Spec? What's that?
Well, not so much capacity, so maybe a little bit less storage, you know, utilize their iCloud offering a little bit more for syncing and services, and probably maybe a little bit slower processor. For the average consumer, that's not going to mean much. It'll still be a world's better tablet than something else.
I think I'm with you on this. I think it will be a success because I, for one, don't want to lug around. I know it's not very big. I don't want to lug around an iPad. I want something smaller, like the size of my BlackBerry.
But at some point, doesn't a mini iPad really, isn't it really an iPhone?
Yes, exactly.
It's a larger iPhone, absolutely. I mean, right now you could say, you know, an iPhone is a mini iPad. You know, I think there are some use cases. Price is a very big one. Even for reading, you know, you don't want to hold something so heavy.
I think it's a total waste because they are getting people to cough up $700 hand over fist. They've sold more than they could ever imagine. Why bother?
Well, I think it's just Apple's strategy of taking one product, getting the manufacturing right, and then slowly and surely expanding that, just like they've done with the iPod. First they had one iPod, then they had iPod mini, iPod nano. I think it's just about getting more people you know, into it and reaching more people because
that
of price
iPad
segments.
is even showing up in schools. They're not buying the MacBook anymore, school systems. They're buying the iPad.
Exactly, and now there's also a $399 iPad too. So again, price is a really big thing, especially for schools. Paying at least $500 for something that is like a textbook is a lot of money.
Let me get the price thing right. An iPad right now costs you $700 or more, depending on the version you get.
Entry level is $399 for iPad, for iPad 2, and then the new iPad's $499 starts at.
Hold on a second.
So $400 and $500.
$400 to $500 for the existing iPads.
Correct.
Full size.
Correct.
The big version.
Yes.
But with
Once
the
you turn
extra
everything
memory,
on now,
with the extra memory and stuff, you can hit $700.
Yeah, you can easily hit $900.
Okay, now, what about the mini iPad? How much for that thing?
Probably $249 to $299 is where it would start at.
And it's only just a little bit bigger than an iPhone.
You know, double the size of an iPhone. Double the size.
It's a little bit off base, but one of the viewers who sent an email said, wanted to ask you, when is Apple going to move from California to reduce their tax burden and increase the stock price?
Well, I don't think they will. I think they have a pretty good deal with Cupertino, from what I understand.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, boy, genius. A very interesting point there. All right. Thank you very much indeed. Jonathan Geller, appreciate it. Thanks for coming.